"10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sun. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high." Last daughter of a forlorn line shall guide him into history. Beneath the crypts, prophecies clash. The war of ancient enemies.
Greetings, denizens of the internet. It is I, Variax, here to bring you another Let's Play. This one of Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. Baskus the Insane kindly gifted this game to me on Steam, so thank you to him. I played it a couple of months ago, maybe about half a year ago in fact. Really enjoyed it. This will be my second run through. So I will miss things, I am going to fail. So expect that. This is not a totally expert pro run through of the game. If you're expecting that, go and look at somebody else's LP, because this is not it. You're in the wrong place. This game was released in 2006 by Arcane Studios and Floodgate Entertainment. It is a first-person hack-and-slash game in which we play Sareth, the apprentice of a wizard, who has to go on various journeys in order to... Well, let's just let the plot play out, shall we? And the only reason I did that was because I've actually forgotten the plot. But it'll be a nice surprise when we jump in there, because I'm playing this kind of well, I'm not playing it semi-blind actually, you know, I've played it before, but for those of you who haven't seen the game before, it'll be a nice surprise to see what happens. So, without further ado, let us start a new game. We're going to play on normal difficulty, because these are a little bit much, because there's different ways you can play your character. Basically, you know, there's stealth magic and combat in the game, as well as some miscellaneous things. I'm going to go more towards magic, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to edge towards magic in this playthrough. Last time I was a fighter and I found the game pretty easy, because that's generally how these things work. But yeah, magic this time. Bit of magic, bit of combat, I think. Alright, so normal it is. We're going to go into a prologue sort of thing straight away, and I'm not going to talk too much into it because the whole thing's narrated. A lot of it is anyway, so yeah, let's just go, shall we? Yeah! Bring it on!
Master Fenrig, where are you?
I'm here, sir. Now listen. In the room ahead, there's an altar with a spider artifact. Take it. We'll need it to get to the Shantiri crystal. My voice will guide you. And have no fear. I'll be watching over you.
It's comforting to know. Alright, press O to display or HAL my objectives. Find the Shantiri crystal and obtain the spider key. I did a few test recordings of this game. There was a slight bit of lag, like the frame rate would skip a bit. Hopefully I have fixed that, but we'll soon find out, because if it does happen, it'll happen within the first 30 seconds. So let's go. Right, I'm sure you're wondering about this thing in the center of the screen that's changing. This is our crosshair, and it also measures how hidden we are. I think the more full up it is of light, the more hidden we are. I know, it makes no sense, right? No sense whatsoever, because I would have thought that this would have been really hidden, and this over here means that we're like quite visible, but apparently not. We don't have to worry too much about it though, because we're not going to rely too much on stealth. It's a great looking game. I absolutely love the decals, all the locales of the game and everything like that. I really like everything about the game, really. I think it's great. The way it looks and plays, it's fantastic.
So far, so good.
Now what? Get close to the door.
The spider key we found, sir.
I can manage that. It's always a good idea if you're going to play this game to look up, and I'll show you why in a short while.
Then hurry through the far gate.
Okay. E. Now we have to hold W and shift to run. Sprint through the gate before it steps closed behind us. Woof, that was close. And now we have to wait for our sprint bar to restore. Ah, good.
See the planks around that pillar?
I do.
They look weak. See if you can break them. It looks like you'll have to go up here. Jump on that chain and climb.
I'm just curious here as to whether the brightness is okay, because on YouTube it tends to darken things, so I'm just going to take a little time out here to go into video and brightness and just up it up. That's reverse. It should go darker this way. To about there, I think. It's better too bright than too dark anyway. Alright guys. Sorry about that. One of the great things about this game, one of the things it was built for, or as I suppose, was that the environment you can use to your advantage, but so can your enemies. But yeah, it's very interactive with everything. For example, stuff like crates.
Physical obstacles will be the easiest you face in this life, sir. Now is your chance to conquer them.
Conquer the crates! If I throw it into the fire, it actually catches fire. Now I can take that and throw it at people. I can throw it into the water. Oh, I have a hefty boot on me. Yeah, so everything works really well. So the Source engine, so it's got great physics, and everything works pretty well. You can also, of course, use these to throw at enemies and knock them down and stuff.
Use the spell I taught you, sir, and the dark will hold no secrets for you.
Let there be light. We can see in the dark. Pretty handy. We can also see ourselves, which is very immersive. I really, really like that. Doesn't look too sturdy to me, but that's the only way to go. Let's turn that off.
See if you can open the chest. You never know what you might find.
Well, you never know.
If you see a weapon, go ahead and pick it up. There will be fighting ahead.
Is there a weapon? Eureka! There is!
The rope, Sam. Cut the rope.
What rope? This rope? Oh, that rope. See what I mean?
Think. Adapt. Kick that creature back and watch it fall.
Yes, think. Adapt. do what I tell you. How the hell did that undead thing... I know it's undead, but how did it miss this bashing through here like that? I call shenanigans.
Careful.
Whoa.
The undead are tenacious. Impel them to make sure they don't rise again.
Impale it! Impaling now!
I'll do my best to heal you, Sereth.
Thanks. Doesn't hold back on the gore, this game. Another reason to like it.